Okay, so this is about possible representation of more than one buyer or seller disclosure. So, I know it's not a surprise, but sometimes it is with people that when you hire a broker, you're just hiring for your particular property, and they do have well, we do have multiple clients that have other properties for sale, other buyers for sale, other buyers, and we have multiple buyers and we have multiple sellers. And it isn't like, even though we have a fiduciary relationship, responsibility to sell your home, sometimes it may be for our buyers. Sometimes other buyers might be ready for our other properties. It is. It just says, listen, we're representing these other buyers and sellers to their best interest as well, and your property may or may not be the property for these the buyers that we currently are working with. So the dual agency, just talked to you a little bit about, sometimes it will represent more than one buyer, and that really kind of gets into, it's not so much that we would represent more than one buyer, that our company may. And I've had situations where we've had 2 to 3 buyers come from our office on some of our listings, and the reasoning why that's such a big deal, that is dual agency 3 times, right? If you have three different buyers, so there are technically the same brokers representing all that. This also talks about offers not necessarily confidential. So when they sign this, the buyer's advisor, the seller listing agent may disclose the existence of terms or conditions with other buyers, unless they have a written confidential agreement. Now, just so you know, in our particular situation, what we do is that we just lay out the rules. This is what we do, and depending on what's going on with the property, we may decide that, listen, we are going to disclose what the offers are, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just go over. Most of the time, we don't. We just say, listen, bring in your highest and best. We'll give you, and then I usually tell people that either whatever the thing, I'll give them a rating. You're number 1, you're number 4, you're number 7, whatever it is. And then what happens is that, but they know that rule up front. They know that's happening up front. And again, there's no really confidentiality, because this is a one-way contract. No one's signed an agreement yet, so there's no confidentiality agreement to these items. But in all fairness, for when we deal with buyers and sellers, usually you ask the other agent what the rules are, and people ask us what the rules are, and then we comply by those rules as a part of our etiquette. Okay.